Everybody had a really interesting and common conversation with one of my new students of Thrive Path this morning before I got to the gym. And I want to share it with you because I think you're probably having the exact same thoughts he is having, because it's so common in all the conversations I have with so many new students that I'm doing my one-on-one consultations with. So stick with me here in this episode. I think you're going to learn a lot and really open your eyes a little bit to what's holding you back from achieving the life you deserve, the rich life you deserve. I'm John MacGregor, host of Wired for Wealth, guiding you to achieve lasting financial freedom and peace of mind. I want to be your antidote to your financial struggles. My goal for you is so you can think better, so you can do better, so you can feel better about your financial situation. All right. So a new student came on and I was having the initial one-on-one consultation with him, and invariably, just like so many other conversations I have with so many new students and people in general and people that I speak to at these conferences is they're all focused in the wrong area and they're spending their time in the wrong place, most of the time in the wrong place. And in fact, they should be flipping it around. I'll explain to you that in just a second. And the questions always come back to, well, John, what do you think about Bitcoin? I'm thinking about starting my new business. I'm gonna become a realtor, or I'm looking for a hot stock, or this guy was buying lottery tickets, hoping that something was gonna work. I will tell you firsthand, the 27 years I've been dealing with thousands of people of all walks of life, all demographics, rich, poor, young, old, male, female, whatever, all nationalities. Hope is not a financial plan. Hope is not a strategy. Hope is the reason 78% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. 78%. Regardless of how much money they make, 78% are living paycheck to paycheck. And that statistic came out before COVID. So that number is likely higher today than it was back in 2020. The reason is, if you make this, people spend this. If they make this, they spend this. Again, doesn't matter what the income is. And by the way, it doesn't matter what your education, your literacy, your knowledge, any of that stuff. This affects everybody. And it's a huge, huge burden on people's lives, including their stress levels. And if you've studied any research report on stress, stress is the leading cause of our most deadly health ailments and illnesses. Stress is a killer. And you know what? Yes, money is the root cause for most people in society. So there's a direct correlation between money and stress. And if 78% of people are dealing with financial stress, prolonged stress, that means this is the bigger epidemic than all diseases combined. And here's why. In my opinion, what I've seen over the years with thousands of people is, as I said earlier, people are living below the line. What I mean by below the line is that they're focused on the tactics and the strategies and the tools. They want to know what stock to buy, what mutual fund to get. They want to know about Bitcoin, day trading, multi-level marketing. Should they buy a commercial property? All those quick fix solutions that they think are going to end their financial struggles once and for all. The problem is people get into these things and they run off and they spend thousands of dollars starting a new business or buying Bitcoin or day trading or what have you. And they spend thousands on an already maxed out credit card thinking that this solution, this hope in a box, something magical is going to jump out of it and suddenly change their lives. That rarely, if ever, happens. One reason 9 out of 10 businesses fail is because of this phenomenon, is that people are just looking for that shiny new object, chasing the rainbow, whatever cliche you want to use, buying the lottery ticket, right? I mean, you should see lottery ticket sales. It's insane how much money people are throwing away in lottery tickets. What people need to be doing is flipping that around and thinking above the line first. Look, those below the line solutions, a lot of that's good stuff. It's good information run by good coaches, right? But if you don't have your above the line, which I'll explain, if you don't have your above the line straight, dialed in, and totally understood, those below the line solutions will rarely, if ever, work. And when I talk about above the line, what I'm referring to, this is your vision in your life, okay? This is how you see yourself in the future, how you envision yourself. So you have your vision, that's the first thing. Then you have your mission. This is why you were put on this earth to begin with. This is your true purpose in life. And then lastly is the goals. These are the goals that you've set out, the specific goals. Not false goals or superficial goals that so many people set out at the new year, right? These are goals that are set specifically to your vision and your mission. Once you have those three things really dialed down and dial down deep, your vision, your mission, and your goals, and you really understand those things, and you have a clear vision of what all those are, with an accountability, a way to be accountable to them, those below the line solutions are gonna just flow naturally. You're gonna be in the zone, and you're gonna be far more likely to succeed in those below the line solutions once you have your above the line set. The problem is, most people spend 90% of their time, most people spend 90% of their time below the line and only 10% above. That's what research tells us. In fact, it should be the other way around. 90 above and 10 below. And when you think about any successful person, name it, someone in your neighborhood, in a classmate, someone famous. You study how they became wealthy and financially independent. It's because they're focused primarily above the line first. Those below the line things were inconsequential. You could take any one of those successful people you can think of, name it, and more likely than not, they would succeed in any below the line solution, because they have a different mindset. That's the missing link. That's why so many people continue to struggle needlessly. They're going for the quick fix below the line when in fact it should be above the line first. And I got a lot of tools on my website to help you really ascertain and really drill down on what is above the line. So it's exactly the same conversation that I have with so many of my students. Like, John, just show me how to make money quickly, come on. And sadly, that does not work. And I look back on my life and, when I was 21, I had a real eye-opening moment that really transformed my life. I was landscaping, actually. And it was at that moment, and I talk about it in my book, that really changed my life. And it forced me, and to set a goal. I saw my vision, I knew my mission, and I knew my goal. And the ultimate vision was for me to be financially free and independent by the time I was 40 years old. And you know what? I achieved that at age 37. Why? Is because I was focused above the line, always. And I knew those below the line things were inconsequential. I would succeed at any of those things once I had that above the line situation. So here's a challenge for you. As I wrap up, I want you to really think hard, and I'm gonna have some tools on my website specifically for this, in addition to some other resources that I have now that can help you start your journey immediately to financial freedom. But right now, I want you to really think about what your vision, your true vision in life is. What do you want that to look like? What are you committed to making that look like? And this is you, your family, your future, your lifestyle, all that stuff. Then I want you to really think about your true purpose and your true mission in life. What is the why? The why you were put on this planet to begin with. Then I want you to ascertain your goals, the goals that you need to really get you there. And once you do that, I want you to write it down. And as you go out your day, I want you to ask yourself, any decision you make, time spent with somebody, money spent on something, I want you to ask yourself, is this activity, is this decision pushing me closer to or pulling me further away from my vision and my mission and my goals? And I want you to write that down on a 3x5 card. Is this decision or activity pushing me closer to or pulling me further away from my vision, my mission, goals? And keep that with you. The more you repetitively ask that question over and over again as you go about your day, the more it's going to be entrenched in your mind. So subconsciously, you're going to be making decisions without even having to think about it. Decisions that are healthy decisions that are in line with your true vision. And you won't even have to think about it. It's going to almost force you subconsciously to make the right decision. So anyway, I just want to share that conversation because I know it's so common of all the conversations I have with so many people, especially the new students that are joining my program, is they're just focused in the wrong place. And I tell you, just that little switch can make a huge and lasting difference going forward. So with that, again, like I said, got a ton of free resources on my website that you can download immediately to start your journey to financial freedom and peace of mind. And don't forget, we've launched our Thrive Path course, extremely popular and really making a huge impact on a lot of people. It's really exciting. And again, don't forget, it is never too late to start your journey to financial freedom and peace of mind. You have the greatest power, and that's the power to choose. And your financial freedom is not a matter of chance.
It is a matter of choice. It's your choice, and it's something to go out and get. So with this new year, we're already in the middle of January, right? It won't be long before we're talking about the holidays. Let's get this thing going right now. Not today, but right now. Leave a comment. Don't forget, hit subscribe, and we will see you again soon. Take care. Upward and onward. Bye-bye.